Last time in the Manor room, you saw we chose our paint colors, and we uncovered this mysterious 17th century window, which we weren't sure if we were keeping, but the decision has been made. The good news is we're keeping the window. And in this week's video, we were full speed ahead with the restoration until we ran into yet another disaster.
Discovered yesterday afternoon was the actual ceiling is leaking.
I'm not sure how we're going to overcome this huge hurdle. Back here in the Manor room, and it's a big day, isn't it, Ed?
Yep.
What are we doing? What's Ed and I doing?
Start sanding this floor up. Make it look a bit better.
So we're gonna not sand it all the way back, everybody, because the color that we're keeping, the timber anyway, is about the same color, but we just want to clean it up. It probably hasn't been cleaned for...
No, quite a while.
Quite decades. I have not been successful in this beforehand at Keeper's Cottage, have I? Did you see me when I tried it?
No, I didn't see
It's
it.
terrible. So can you just show me one more time? It's quite hard. I have to like really hold on to it, don't I? Or is this one easier?
No, this one, you just kind of let it take itself about. Just steer it around a little bit.
Ed is gone, and it's up to me now to finish sanding this floor. So he's left me, and I'll just show you this so I know what I'm doing. He gave me a little tutorial. So I'm going to start with this grain first, and this is quite sort of thick grain, if you like. He's given me this grain, and I'm going to finish off the room with that, and then he's given me the finer grain. So this is much finer, and this will go on afterwards. The main reason we're doing this is to take off the wax so that we can then restain. We don't want this to look like a brand new wood floor, if that makes sense. It's all happening here. Light so that Darren can see. He's restoring. Look at that mess. All that, why would people paint this? I don't understand. He's restoring that. Now, Ed has done a brilliant job in restoring this bookcase. So we know that these came from Hinchingbrook because Ed made an amazing discovery, which we're about to show you. Okay, well done. Okay, this is it, everybody. This is it. It's quite... Wait. Here we go. Oh my goodness. No, that's 1919. That is the 19th. It looks like the first, everybody. Don't you agree? Oh, 1933. I can see it perfectly. No. Yes. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
To me, it looks like M. Do you think that's an L or a C? M-O-O-T-T-E. M. Boot. Maybe it's Boodle. Anyway, I'm going to take a photo of these, everybody, and then I'm going to research them. Hold on. What do you think, Andy? It's definitely 1933. It's definitely the 19th of January. And it looks like cobble. M-C-O-B-B-L-E is what I think it is. Okay, never mind, everybody. His name was not M. Cobble, because I did think that was a bit weird. Darren, we don't have mics up, but Darren knows. What is that then?
That's marked up as corbel.
Corbel.
So it's an actual part terminology for obviously furniture making and masonry. So corbel is a projection holding something up above. All right, I'm taking a break from the renovation of the Manor room, and I just want to say a huge thank you because this week's episode is sponsored by AG1, and it's really a brand that we believe in. And
they have really helped me get through this renovation of the Muniment room. What's amazing about AG1 is it really is just one scoop once a day, every day. And for me, AG1 is packed with 75 minerals and vitamins, plus pre and probiotics. The great thing about AG1 is that it provides support for like those 5 key health areas. So you've got immunity, you've got gut health, you have energy, you have hormonal and neural support, and of course, healthy aging. That's why I really like it. What do you think, Luke? Luke's behind the camera. I'm gonna give him a sip as well.
And it is really part of our everyday routine. And Julie, you are full of energy normally, but I have to say, since you've been taking that, you are a famous type of bunny. Can't say the brand.
And the great thing is that if you look at the description down below, we have a special gift offer for you. So with your first purchase of AG1, you get a year's supply of D3 and K2 plus 5 travel packs. So do check it out down below. I'm gonna have another swig or two and back to the painting I go. Today is a big day. So it's taken us a good 2 weeks to get to kind of where we are. And if you look up above, we are now in the process of fixing what you see here. So trying to fix it. In fact, I'm gonna go up this ladder quickly and show you, but that is our plan today, the whole of the ceiling. It's a big job, me and Barry and Lee. This is up close and personal. That's my shadow there, fantastic. But look at that damage there. But Barry's starting to fill. But this is the big job, right, Lee?
Yes.
Big job without my shadow in it, massive. All right, we're gonna time lapse this. Okay, we need scaffolding now, everybody. Whoa. Okay. Well, it's okay, the ceiling's gonna be painted.
Yeah, if you had a platform there, that'd be ideal for Barry, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we've got that nasty, awful stain there. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, it's just going to fit. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Amazing. Scaffolding's in. This is big, everybody. Yeah, wow. Wow.
Mix some more. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's happening, everybody. As promised, everybody, the fireplace.
Yes.
Right? So everybody knows Darren from many projects here at Mapperton. Do you kind of sometimes feel like you live here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's true. He does. Okay. So Darren, just explain to everybody what we're kind of trying to achieve here.
Basically, with this fire surround, we think we've got a lime wash on part of it.
Yeah.
And obviously we got soot from the fireplace coming up around the front. So what we're going to do is loosen up the top layer,
Yeah.
just with water and
Water.
and a relatively stiff brush. Mm-hmm. And obviously we've been soaking it all morning.
Yep.
And slowly getting it so the dirt wants to fall out, because that's the way it works better for everything.
And for those of you who are probably asking, is this a working fireplace? Of course it is. Am I going to be using this as a fireplace in the Muniment room with all the archives? The answer is no. Putting in there for a bit of decoration. We might put a basket of wood in there for a bit of decoration, but we're not going to, you know,
No.
if 100 years from now they decide that they don't want this to be their archive room, then they can do what they want to and
Yeah.
make this into some other room where they want to light the fire.
That's right, yeah. I
So-
mean, like you say, we're just giving it a clean.
Yep.
If it needed to be used, it could.
Yes.
But obviously it's down to preference sort of thing.
That's right. Everybody, I'm with Lee. I'm about to turn on the camera. Absolute nightmare has happened in the muniment room. Story of our life here at Mapperton. Lee, over to you.
Discovered yesterday afternoon was the actual ceiling is leaking, and we were finding water spots where we've had some rain finally
Yep.
dripping off the ceiling, which is obviously
And we've started to repair this wall.
yeah, and it was bubbling. As you can see, there's tiny
And
little
I'm going to
bubbles.
show you guys, Lee took an amazing video of when it was happening. And it's wet up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still damp, it's still wet.
So we've had to pause painting, everybody, and I'm about to go up on the roof and look at the leak and see what we can fix with it. Oh my God. Well, well done. I mean, the bright spot is that we hadn't painted the wall.
We found it now,
We found it now.
not next week.
That's right. Okay. All right. I'm trying to look at. So you guys, I'm just about to head up here on that ladder. I'm going up. I've never been up here ever, but this is really interesting because now, I can see those two windows much better, Darren, from the print.
Yeah.
And you can see now the newly discovered muniment room window, which is the one down below. Fascinating. Okay, hold on, I'm coming over. Okay, so what's happening?
Well, we think
Yeah.
we've got a few holes here where the nails have come up through, because obviously the lead's got thin.
Yep,
And we've got a small tear there, so obviously when the water's cascading along,
yep,
it's going this way. And because the roof runs this way
yep.
and that way, we think that's the way that the water's heading across underneath the panels. And we've got a small hole here. And obviously we've got a very, very small
Yeah.
crack there.
Yep.
So I think that's where, in the area downstairs, is where the water ingress is up here.
That's right. I mean, I think it would be there.
Yeah. But then we've got a couple old repairs here, which are letting go as well. So
Yep.
it could be those as well.
Oh my God.
So that, like I say, there's an open joint there. So obviously when these catch the water, it runs down. And with these repairs, all the water's going to go sideways because the water's not going to run over the high spots.
Right. We have a plan,
Yep.
and we're going to try to fix it today.
Yeah, maybe like a good temporary fix, you know what I mean? We should last a long time. Yeah.
The temporary fix should last a long time.
Yeah.
Right? Until the lead roof needs to be completely replaced.
Yeah.
But the plan is to do similar to what these repairs have already been up here.
Yeah.
To then do it on that crack there,
Yeah.
fill in some of the nails,
Yeah.
and then we actually need more rain
Yes.
because we want to test it.
That's right, yeah. We don't really want no more rain, but obviously we'll need it to...
I want more rain now. This is the first time ever in my entire life living here in England that I've actually said I would like it to rain.
Yeah.
We're fast, aren't we? You're fast. Okay, so everybody, so explain to me what you're doing here. This is where we think the big leak is.
We think this is one of the leaks that's down underneath sort of thing, yeah. Because obviously there's a hairline crack along here. This
Yep.
has never been repaired or patched in the
Right,
past, sort of
right.
thing. And there's a small hole tear
Oh.
on here as well,
Yep.
which we've obviously covered up as well. So all in the local area sort of thing. And obviously we got a few holes there.
Okay, Raymond, what are you doing here?
Cleaning off all the sort of moss and the green and getting back to the, you see it shines up,
Yeah, yeah.
get the moss off, and then that flexor curl, there it is on the,
All right, and then I can see here, you've also just redone those.
Yeah, we've gone over the old ones.
Yep.
And obviously we found a few more hairline cracks. Which is
Oh dear,
yeah.
super. That's super.
So if you just along there, there's a few.
Oh my
hairline-
gosh, how do you guys find this?
Well, like I say, you can kind of see it once you wipe it off.
Yeah.
So we're just
that's not too bad, but we're going to go over it anyway. Just in case, because obviously you can just about see.
Yeah, I can just about see that one.
And then along here.
Oh yeah, I see that one. That's a big one.
So,
okay, get them all.
So what we're doing today is going to meet Gemma, our NFU County Advisor, and also Ed from the Woodland Trust. So the NFU and the Woodland Trust are doing a big tree giveaway. Mapperton are hosting the giveaway, so a number of NFU members are going to be coming to Mapperton this morning to pick up their tree packs. Hi Gemma.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, nice to see you all again.
And you?
We're really pleased that you're back again for the second year.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about the association with the Woodland Trust and the giveaway.
So effectively the NFU this year, again following on from the success of last year, are giving away 112,000 trees across the southwest, sponsored by Lloyds Bank to help farmers plant trees on farm where appropriate.
Okay, and we've had a very good uptake here, haven't we?
Incredibly good uptake. Yeah, we've got about 50 farmers collecting throughout the course of the day in kind of the West Dorset area, covering across to Dorchester, so giving away lots of trees today. We know that farmers are doing fantastic things for producing food and looking after the environment, and actually working with the Woodland Trust, supported by Lloyds. Actually, we're really facilitating the option for them to plant trees on farms and deliver those environmental outcomes and work towards
really
that kind of net
good
zero.
For climate mitigation.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah,
so.
Fantastic. It's good to hear. Thank you.
So Lee has left me with, let me just look here, make sure I've got it right. Yeah, so I've got basically 120 and 80. So one is finer than the other, and I'll be using the fine, so the 120, on the walls and also on the bookcases, just to get the varnish off, so that once we paint them, that the paint can actually stick. And then I'll be using the 80, which is more coarse, on the skirting and the picture rail all around. 2-day job, but the leak has really, I think, wreaked havoc on this project momentarily. That lead roof was put in well over 100 years ago, and it will need replacing in my lifetime. Fingers crossed. Let's go sand some walls. All right, everybody, I'm back for day 2, and I was posting on my Instagram yesterday just about the sanding that I was doing, and I'm only halfway through, and so many people have asked, like, are you wearing a mask? The answer is yes. So when I was cleaning down the walls, just like washing them down, I didn't wear a mask for that because I wasn't like going into the material, if you know what I mean, sort of chipping away. But when I started to sand, wearing a mask, and when I was up at the ceiling, I don't have like professional goggles here, but I do have these goggles, and I think that they work just fine. And I can see on the ceiling so that my eyes are protected. It's worth it because this room is going to be completely transformed. So I gotta get my goggles on.